Happy Monday. It is August 14th, 2023, and we have ended officially the summer reading stories, and now we're back to the after work stories. Yes, because this was the first day returning back to the job, the school. So let's dig in and see what's our first story for the series. Wild Symphony by Dan Brown. Number one New York Times best-selling author of the Da Vinci Code. Okay. Maestro Mouse is getting ready for one ginormous symphonic surprise. Can you figure out what he's up to? Spot the clues he's left behind on his adventure. All right, let's do it. And this is again by Dan Brown and illustrated by Susan Batory. So this looks like this is going to be a treat. Okay. I have to leave it up. Okay, whoa. So many instruments here. Timpani, trombone, tuba, bassoon, cymbals, French horn, violin, harp, and so much more. Travel through the trees and across the seas with Maestro Mouse and his musical friends. You'll meet a big blue whale and speedy cheetahs, tiny beetles, and graceful swans. Each has a special secret to share. Along the way, you might spot the surprises Maestro Mouse has left for you. A hiding buzzy bee, jumbled letters that spell out clues, and even a coded message for you to solve. Number one New York Times best-selling author Dan Brown makes his picture book debut with his mindful, mysterious, musical, and uniquely entertaining book. All right. Hey, got some music here, and Maestro Mouse. Oh, brother. I will not comment on Mouse. Oh, Maestro Mouse. Oh, this is a long story. Let's see if we could get through this. Maestro Mouse. That's who I am. I'll be your guide. And so come along on my wild ride. I think I'm going to sit here. Okay. You meet my friends. I hope this is not too loud. Wait a minute. Hold on. I get carried away with the background music. Hold on. Let me turn this down. You meet my friends. They're smart and fun. I think you'll love them, every one. They live in jungles, ponds, and trees, out in fields and under seas. Each one teaches something new, a secret lesson just for you. My friends and I, we have a plan. Try to guess if you can. Listen well and use your eyes. I think you'll love our big surprise. I'll hide some clues along the way, a hidden game. Come on, let's play. I'm not going to discriminate with whatever animals I see in this book. Woodbird welcome. As the sunrise starts to glow, woodland birds all say hello. Hunking, hooting, chirping, peeping, squawking, tweeting, cooing, cheeping. It's so noisy, all those birds, a jumbled rush of birdly words. But if you pause for not so long, you'll hear each bird's own special song. Even when life seems messy, there's beauty to be found everywhere. Nice. You're right. If we look hard enough, we will see beauty everywhere. Bouncing kangaroo. Kanga, kangaroo. Teach me how to bounce like you. Bouncing high, bouncing low. Bouncing everywhere you go. Bounce to run. Kaboing, kaboing. Bounce for fun. Kafoing, kafoing. Bounce and eat. Ka-choo, ka-choo. Bounce to sleep. Ka-snooze, ka-snooze. When you shake your kanga tail and bounce along the kanga trail, I wish I bounced like you. I want to be a kanga too. It's great to admire the skills of others, but don't forget that you have special talents too. That's right. When someone compliments you, Just graciously say thank you. One of my coworkers reminded me today, and she just, oh my goodness, filled my cup and made my day and made me so, happy. Sometimes you have to remind yourself why you're at a place and why are you doing what you do. Yeah. And then you'll see like, wow, you might be okay. Clumsy kittens. Jump in here, land in there, tabletop to kitchen chair, tree to fence to porch to roof, floor to couch to stool to oof. Even though they sometimes fall, they don't seem to mind at all. Always landing on their feet, never crying in defeat. When life trips them up a bit, cats just make the best of it. Falling down is part of life. The best thing to do is get back on your feet. Oh, I love when they have these little messages. Yeah. Kind of, life messages. It's all about life application. So this is beautiful, right? Get back up. When you fall down, when you make a mistake, whoop, come on. Get back up. The ray. Hammerhead and moray eel loudly tell you how they feel, but the fish just stare and sigh when the ray goes gliding by. Strong and graceful, silent too. Could the ray be just like you? Sometimes a lot of noise is not the best way to get attention. Being quiet and graceful can work even better. It's okay to have quiet moments where you just sit and be, and you don't have to have noise around you. I know. My dad used to say, quiet hour, and it was after like maybe 7 o'clock in the evening or 8 o'clock in the evening. He just wanted peace. He wanted a peaceful surrounding, and so I guess now that I'm middle-aged, I appreciate Happy hippo. The hippo loves a muddy pond with clumps of weeds to nibble on. He's happy just to float and munch. He's got his home. He's got his lunch. He doesn't wish he had the sky. Life's too short to moan and dry. Come on now. Oh. What else? He just wants to splash and sing. Life is such a simple thing. Let's hear this lesson here. Sometimes you get so caught up in the confusing parts of life that you forget to enjoy the small things. I remember buying a little knick-knack from Martha's Vineyard many years ago. I want to say like maybe 15 years ago when my son was in second grade. And it had that saying, enjoy the little things in life, for one day you will realize they were not the little things. Pretty much they were the big things. So yeah, when it's all said and done, it's all about moments, not things. All right, frogs in a ball. Croakers, peepers, happy frogs sing together in the bogs. Big ones, small ones, fat ones too, green and brown and even blue. No one's right and no one's wrong. Everyone just sings along. All of us are different sizes, shapes, and colors. If we work together, we can make wonderful music. That's the truth. Teamwork is a dream work. And I can say that going back to my job and going back to my school and meeting, new people, having new co-workers, I'm excited. I'm excited for this school year. I think great things are going to be done. And just happy for a strong start. And it's all about relationships and trust and building those type of connections with people that you spend so much time with them, you might as well get along and seek understanding. All right, anxious ostrich. When she's stressed or feeling hurt, she sticks her head down in the dirt. Here she finds a peaceful space and doesn't feel so out of place. But soon her hiding trick must end to eat her lunch or see a friend. And once she's spent some time away, she feels recharged to face the day. Here's our life lesson. When you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to take time for yourself. I was so happy to see one of my coworkers. Oh my goodness. She said that was her summer plan. She just kept on saying, putting herself first. And oh my goodness, she looked like a queen. Not so much as far as what she, had on, but just as far as the refreshment and just feeling renewed. Yeah, taking time for yourself. Going to the spa, she said she walked on the lake. She, read books. She threw out a lot of, clutter or some old stuff. She felt light and she looked light and she had that radiant light. All right, it's not too late. You still have, on the calendar, you still have a month and a week left of summer. So, you still can make adjustments. The armadillo shell. An armadillo is really smart. He's got a shell. He's got a heart. He got his shell when days are bad to keep out things that make him sad. But when his days are really good, he opens up just like he should. He's not afraid to show his heart. That's the way. Hold on, wait a minute. That's the way. That's the way that friendships start. He's not afraid to show his heart, meaning he's not afraid to be vulnerable, right? It's okay to be who you are and show your authentic self. And that's what we were doing today. We were sharing our stories of who we are and how did we come to the profession of teaching. And it was so rich and it's interesting to hear my coworkers' stories, just to listen to the trajectory and the path and the background and who they really are. I'm telling you that is rich, and I wanted to hear everybody's story because we're all connected. And when you have the individual parts and then you link them to make a whole, oh my goodness, you have a great system that can do great things. Okay, it's okay to block out bad things, but don't forget to open up and invite the good things in. Oh, I love that. Okay, dancing boar. I was in the jungle once and heard some gruffly grunty grunts. I crept in closer to explore and saw a pack of frightful boar. Their snarly, sniffly snouts were scary, curving tusks, all sharp and hairy. Then I saw, to my surprise, the boar were chasing butterflies. They spun, they twirled, they danced about, having fun without a doubt. Their faces looked so fierce and mean. I guess some things aren't what they seem. Sometimes nice things come in not so pretty packages. But deep down within, you have a jewel. Impatient ponies love to gallop, never trot. Hate to stay in just one spot. Running circles, life's a race. Got to set a faster pace. Looking forward, never down. Missing clovers on the ground. As tomorrow comes your way, don't forget to live today. Yes, tomorrow will be soon enough. Slow down and enjoy today. Enjoy this very moment. Stay in the present, which is a gift, for sure. Love it. Wondrous whale, the biggest creature of them all. Isn't hairy, mean, or tall. He's sleek and kind and soft and blue, long and smooth and gentle too. 100 feet from mouth to tail. Yes, you guessed, a big blue whale. A whale can do a wondrous thing. Underwater, he can sing. It's how he talks to other whales and shares with them his whaley tales. His voice can echo through the sea, 200 miles and sometimes 3. So if you ever take a swim and dare to stick your head way in, you just might hear a distant song, a whale who hopes you'll sing along. If you listen carefully to nature, you'll hear conversations all around you. That's right. That's why I walked to school today and I just was listening to the conversations of all that was around me. The birds, just all creatures, sounds, animals, beautiful. And some natural sounds, other natural sounds from plant life, the wind, and it's just beautiful to listen to what's outdoors. All right, cheetah chase. You can't see her creeping low, itching forward, slow, slow, slow. Even when you squint and stare, you see nothing, nothing's there. Then whoosh, a flash of yellow fur, a streaking blaze, a cheetah blur. In a heartbeat, so she can swift, from super slow to super swift. But when a cheetah runs so fast, her cheetah speed will never last. And so she stops to breathe and rest. A baobab tree for naps is best. She gives a yawn and then a snore. And then, pawoosh, she runs some more. It's important to give everything you've got, but don't forget to rest and refill your tank. That's what I'm saying. You still have a month and a week of summer. Eager elephant. Ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-dee. Practice singing just like me. Yes, it's hard, but she won't quit. Soon she'll get the hang of it. Mama teaches, baby learns, brother giggles in the ferns. Then at last she gets it right. Ta-da-da, they'll dance all night. Nobody gets it right the first time. Just keep practicing. You'll catch on. Rat attack. You run and hide when rats are near. Dash away and shake in fear. Oh, but if you stop and think a bit, you'll see it should be opposite. You're bigger, louder, smarter too. The rat should run away, not you. Sometimes we're afraid of the silliest things. You're right. Spider on a web. In the woods, you stop and shriek. There's something sticky on your cheek. A spider's web you almost broke. Bleach! Oh, yuck! You gasp and choke. But as you start to run away, there's something there that makes you say, diamonds, somehow caught in flight, hanging in the bright moonlight, a shining net of silver gray. Who thought you'd see a web that way? A masterpiece some spiders spun. Now, aren't you glad you didn't run? Swan in the mist. In the mist, I see a swan. By herself, her friends are gone. She must be sad. They're all alone, paddling softly on her own. But then I see she's got a smile. She wants to be alone a while. Time to think and time to rest. She likes the special time the best. Time with family and friends is fun. Time alone can be special too. Okay, didn't rhyme, but hey, just be with you. Cricket lullaby. There are times when we just look, like when we read a picture book. But if we use our ears to spy, there's more to life than meets the eye. At night, a field looks dark and bare. Our eyes are certain nothing's there. But ears hear things that eyes can pass. Our eyes hear crickets in the grass. Now and then, close your eyes and listen. You might see something new. Beautiful. Oh, and this is the symphony. How about this? Oh. Listen to them play. Hey. Nice. All right. Beautiful story. Well, Dan Brown has always been a storyteller. He's fascinated by rhythms and riddles, and he lives in New England with his lab. And Susan Batory lives in Hungary, Budapest, with her soulmate and her cat. And she studied graphic arts. Thank you, both of you all, for such a cool story and all the life lessons. And we're going to implement some of those. But for now, we're going to continue to refill ourselves, enjoy the moment, and enjoy the evening, and appreciate what we have in life. Have a good one.